Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog series. If you're new to our channel, we're a travel-loving family sharing our real-life adventures. In this series, I'll be sharing clips from my semi-solo adventure where I met up with some friends at Walt Disney World. I'll be sharing what it's like to do Disney without the kids, tips for adult trips, must-try snacks, and some new experiences to help you decide what to do on your next Disney World vacation. So whether you're planning a family trip, an adult-only getaway, or a quick Disney escape, this series is for you. Let's jump in. All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are excited to bring you along for another vlog series. This one is going to be a solo trip, just for this time it is just me, but I am going to be meeting up with some friends down in Walt Disney World. We are headed there for just kind of a long weekend to do the Epcot Festival of the Arts, which is my favorite festival. I love how colorful it is. I love all the really unique experiences that you can have at that festival compared to some of the others. They're all great in their own way and they're all unique, and different that way. But I just really love a lot of the stuff that they do at Festival of the Arts. So I'm excited to show you a lot of that. We're going to be doing a couple other new experiences or things that, haven't done or haven't done in a while to kind of, see how that's going and give you guys some updates on that. I'm also going to be staying at a resort that I haven't stayed at in a while, so I'm excited to take you along for that as well. So tonight I'm staying at All Star Music. I'm staying with a friend, and we were going to be getting in kind of late, so we opted to just kind of go with a inexpensive hotel for just the first night, and then tomorrow we're going to be switching over to Beach Club. So I'm excited to stay there again. It's been a few years since I've stayed there, so I am excited to try that out again and check it out. Probably won't be able to use the pool this time. It is going to be a little bit chilly a couple of the days, so may not get to do that, but we'll be able to look at it and kind of scope it out and everything. But it's definitely a great property. It's one of my favorite resorts on Disney at Disney World, so I'm excited to stay there again. And one of the other reasons is that this week the Skyliner is down. So it does typically go down around this time of year, like last week of January or so, for somewhere around 7 to 10-ish days, and they do their annual maintenance on it. There have been a couple of years periodically where they haven't had a Skyliner closure, but for the most part, just about every year, they close it down around this time. And they've actually already announced the dates for next year. So it's very similar, kind of the last week of January, and that's even for 2027. So I do appreciate Disney giving us the heads up on that so that people can plan in advance and just know that, if they don't want to stay at one of the Skyliner resorts during that time because they want to be able to use it, then, maybe they should book somewhere else. Or, it's just really good to know that. So I'm glad that they announced that information ahead of time. So we'll be able to get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios just by walking. So that's really, it'll be really convenient for us. We won't really need the Skyliner in this case. So I'm excited to experience all that. But the other thing is that today is, hang on just a minute. So the other thing is that if you fly Southwest a lot or you follow Southwest Airlines, you may have known that they, kind of made some changes to their policies recently. And one of those was that they started assigned seating, and that actually began or went into effect yesterday. You've been able to book it for a little while, but the actual date where it, started on flights was yesterday. So I'm curious to see how the boarding process goes today. It might be a little different than in the past, maybe some growing pains here and there while everybody's kind of getting used to the new system, but you're not going to have those like A, B, C groups anymore and the numbers. It's now just like group 1, 2, and I think maybe 3 and 4. They might have more groups than that. I'm not for sure, but we'll see kind of how that process goes. So, I was able to pick my seat ahead of time, and then actually being an A-list member, if you are A-list, you can go on in advance or depending on what fare you purchase. But if you purchase kind of one of the lower 2 tier of the fares, and you are an A-list member, you can then upgrade your seat to one of the extra legroom seats at like 48 hours before your flight departs. So I was able to go on, 2 days ago, and I was able to upgrade my seat for the first leg of the flight to one of those extra legroom seats. So I'm going to check that out, see how it is. I did not upgrade it for the second flight because while they had a couple available, they were all middle seats. So I decided I'd rather just keep my window seat. So, but I'll at least get to check it out for the first one. So that's good. And we'll just kind of see how the process goes. But I'm excited to take you along, and we will, see what kind of fun we get into. But I'm going to be in pretty late tonight. I don't land till around 10 p.m. So it's going to be kind of late, but we will just take you along for all of the fun. All right, boarding went pretty smooth. I got my extra legroom seat, so I'm going to show you that. So nice, roomy with my feet, and actually there's nobody in either seat next to me right now. We'll see. I don't know if more people are going to join. I guess we'll find out, but I guess they're not completely done boarding. For a second I thought they were because she started shutting all the bins, but I guess she was just shutting the ones right around us that were full anyway. But so far so good. Made it to Orlando. The boarding process with Southwest was relatively smooth. Basically instead of ABC, 1 through 30 and then 31 through 60, you now have a group 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes all the way up to 8. So the first flight I was in group 1, so I was among the first people to board, and then on the second flight I was group 4. So not really sure how that goes, if it's like related more to like when you check in, if it's like randomly assigned, or I don't really know, but I guess more to be determined on that the more often we do it. But it was still fine. You have your assigned seat, so I guess really it only matters for bin space if you're bringing an overhead, bag to put overhead. If you're going to be in the later groups, maybe you might not have bin space. But anyway, so we are about to go get my bag, and then I'm meeting up. I have a driver picking me up this time. I will link him below. He's awesome. He's called Jeffrey's Private Transportation. He's just kind of a local guy here in Orlando, not like a major corporation business. He's just kind of all word of mouth, whatever, but he's been really great for a lot of my clients. He's been great with me. I've used him pretty much exclusively unless I'm needing to rent a car. So since I started working with him, he's just been awesome. So I will link his information below. So we'll see how long we have to wait for my bag, but we made it to Orlando, and we got here about 30 minutes early. So we'll call that a win. Made it to All-Star Music. I am just spending the night here since I was arriving so late, and tomorrow I'll be moving over to Beach Club. So just kind of doing a quick night here. Not really gonna do much because it's about 10:30. So I'm just gonna pretty much head up to the resort or up to the room and go to bed. But made it, and thanks to Jeffrey's private transportation for getting me here. He's always quick and efficient and just provides good service. So I love booking with him and booking clients for him, and all my clients that I've booked with him so far have been really happy. So we are here, and I think I'm in building 5, which is in the country section, which is a little bit far back, but we'll take the walk. Okay, so fun fact, All-Star Music was the very first Disney resort that I ever stayed at, officially, like on property. I came when I was in high school for a cheerleading competition. Don't hate me. But it was a good time. And my very first time that I had stayed at Disney before that, we stayed off property, which was when I was in middle school. So I have not stayed back here at All-Star Music until, since that time in high school. So kind of cool to be back 25 maybe plus years later, something like that. So we'll check it out just for the night. But here we go. I think, oh, there we go. There's building 5. So I'm just gonna find my way up to my room and call it a night probably, but we might bundle this video maybe with tomorrow. We'll see how long it ends up being, but maybe we'll do a combination of day 1 and day 2 since today was probably a little bit short. But we will see you all in the morning. So thanks so much for watching. Good morning. I'm here with my friend Lindsay, and we are headed to Animal Kingdom. It's a bit chilly this morning, but so we're gonna see how it goes, but it's supposed to warm up. So we just dropped our luggage off with Bell Services. They will actually transfer it for us. So we're headed to Beach Club later today. So we just dropped that. Disney will do that complimentary for you as long as you're going from a Disney resort to another Disney resort. So we will not have to worry about our luggage today. So we're just gonna head to the parks. All right, we just got into Animal Kingdom. So we're gonna walk up, see the Tree of Life. We're gonna go try to ride Dinosaur because Dinosaur is closing. What day is it? Sunday's the last day, right? Yes. So Sunday, February 1st is the last day to ride Dinosaur. And then it's closing to be rethemed to something Indiana Jones, Tropical Americas. It's not gonna be the same as in Disneyland though, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So we don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but it's just gonna get rethemed, redone. Maybe it'll even be a whole new ride system. We don't know. But we're gonna go try that because it's a 10-minute wait. So see how that goes, and then maybe we'll get some breakfast. But it's pretty today though.
Yeah.
Like no clouds or anything. It's just kind of chilly. Maybe not for you though.
No, I'm good now.
Me, I'm like bundled up in all my 10 layers. But it's gonna be like 60 today, so we'll probably be able to unlayer some as the day goes on. So fun fact, Hudson got traumatized on Dinosaur the very first time he rode it, because I think it's this way, right? Yeah.
I keep
wanting to go that way.
I did that like 3 times yesterday.
Yeah, when we came here when Hudson was little, I didn't really, I hadn't been to Disney in a long time, and so didn't know that much about all of the rides, and he was only like 3 and he loved dinosaurs, and so we were like, let's ride the dinosaur ride.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, we thought we totally traumatized him. I was like, I did not know it was like that. And he did okay. Like, he didn't cry or anything, but man. And then another time I lost my phone on Dinosaur.
Oh, I remember you telling me that one.
Yeah, thankfully it fell out of my pocket, like, while on the ride, and I got off, and I didn't realize it till right after we got off. And thankfully whoever was in the seat after me, I think, found it and turned it in. But it was the last day of our trip before we were supposed to fly home, and I was so freaked out that I was gonna lose it. And anyway, that was kind of a mess. So I don't really have a good relationship with Dinosaur. But it's not my favorite ride in general here at Disney, but we'll give it one last go before it says goodbye. But there's all these construction walls up. So this whole area is going to be rethemed to Tropical Americas, but I'm excited for the Encanto thing that's supposed to come out. We don't know exactly what that's going to be, but it'll be nice to have some Encanto representation. Yeah. All right, we finished breakfast and we're gonna head to the safari now. I think it was a 10-minute wait. Might still be that, but we're gonna go try that, which is usually safari is a little longer at this point, I feel like. So maybe the cold's keeping everybody away or the fact that Dinosaur was only at like 25, so that's still not bad, but that's closing this weekend. So I feel like a lot more locals or, people that come here often maybe might be trying to go for that today. But we'll give the safari a try and then maybe the Zootopia show. We were walking by and we saw Kevin. Kevin doesn't have any designated meet and greet times or anything. She'll just kind of be walking around the park sometimes, but she's always fun. Okay, we decided to change plans and we're gonna do the Zootopia show because by the time we got to the safari, it went up to a 25-minute wait. It might have been, I don't know, the line was like out of the queue into the area, so it looked like it might have even been a little longer. So we decided to ditch that plan and come to Zootopia. So we will see how that goes. So this is what used to be the Bugs Life show, which also traumatized me as a kid. I think we also traumatized Hudson on that. That same trip, when we traumatized him on Dinosaur, we traumatized him with this too. So he was not a fan.
I never went on It's Tough to Be a Bug because I don't like bugs.
Yeah.
And like the bee stinging.
Yes, it used to like poke you in the back and stuff. Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, it was not my fave. All right, so we did the Zootopia show, which was cute. Definitely a good replacement for Tough to Be a Bug. And then we were gonna do the safari, but when we got there, the line was a little long. So we opted to go do the Zootopia show, did that, and then we went and rode Everest. It was like a 30-minute wait, and it was pretty close to that. I think it was like 20, 25. So, but that's always a good one. And then now we're waiting in line to meet Chip and Dale in their dinosaur costumes. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be going away soon too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so Lindsay really wanted to do that, and my kids never really like to do character meet and greets that much, so I like to take advantage of it when I'm here without them because they're not as into that as much. So we're gonna check them out. I think they just took a little break for a minute, so they should be coming back, but there's a little bit of a line. It's not too bad though. So we'll see how Chip and Dale are. quick little wardrobe change for me anyway. And we're at Epcot. We're gonna check out some of the Festival of the Arts today, especially since it's a lot nicer day today than what it's expected to be on Saturday. We'll be back here again Saturday, but it's a beautiful day today. I was able to undo some layers, and so we're gonna come check out some of the booths here today and hopefully see some of the chalk art. What's your favorite thing about Festival of the Arts?
I like walking around and seeing all of the different art booths and the different paintings. And then I also like doing the painting. The paint by number mural. Yes, love doing that too. I know, I feel like Festival of the Arts has so much like more variety.
Yes, variety of stuff than any of the other festivals. Like Flower and Garden has a good amount, but
I like
Food and Wine used to, when they used to do all those like food demonstrations and stuff, but they don't really do that anymore.
Festival of the Holidays has a lot of variety.
Yes, it's just so short.
Yeah, it's hard to get to that.
So it's hard to get to that one unless you're here like at that specific time. But I don't know, I just really like, you know, there's performing art things you can see, there's like the chalk drawings, there's all the art booths you can go around, and you know, you can even purchase a lot of it. Some of them are like original paintings that are obviously really expensive, but then they make prints of them that are more affordable. So you can find some really cool stuff.
And on some days you can get it signed by
the actual artist. True, yeah. So I don't know, I just feel like this festival has the most amount of things to do, and like you said, the most variety, which is really great. So it's my favorite.
Me too.
Is it your favorite?
Yeah,
I love it.
It might be tied for Festival of the Holidays.
I know. See, I've only done Festival of the Holidays once.
Okay.
And that was a trip. Hudson got sick on that trip, and so we didn't really get to do much of it. Yeah. So that's like on my goal to get back, but it's hard because Festival of the Holidays it doesn't start till after Thanksgiving.
Right.
Like usually that weekend right after Thanksgiving, and then it ends like right before New Year's, like usually right around like day or two before New Year's. So unless you can go in between Thanksgiving and New Year's, that's really the only time where you can do it. And so for us, that tends to not really work out, at least right now, because the kids would have to miss school, or you have to go like Thanksgiving week and just hit it like the first weekend that it opens, which is also usually crazy.
Yeah, not ideal.
I know. So I don't know, one of these days, maybe Mike and I will do a trip, just the two of us or something, and do Festival of the Holidays, because I really want to do that again and really get to like dive into it more.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna go fill up some water and then check out some booths. Okay, so we got our first food item from Festival of the Arts. So we got the beef Wellington croissant. I don't remember what all is on this, but it's kind of like a deconstructed beef Wellington a little bit. Like there's a croissant on the bottom, topped with some beef, and then some like a mushroom sauce, and then was that like a wine glaze sauce of some kind, you think? Yeah, so Lindsay and I both got that. We got this last year and it was really good. Was it the first time it was here last year? I don't remember.
I didn't get this last year.
You didn't get it last year?
Maybe.
Oh. You know what? We got it on Thursday last year when you weren't here. That's when it was. But this is really good. One of my highlights at least from the festival last year. I can't remember if it's been in the years past, but so we're gonna dive in and see how it is. All right, I'll kind of show you the middle a little bit here, but there's actually like, I think it's like some spinach and maybe cheese of some kind stuck in the middle. It's really good. Solid choice. Okay, so here's the mural that we were talking about a little bit ago that you can participate in. This is free of charge. It's just something that you can come and do. You'll come up and it's basically like a paint by number, and they'll give you a little, kind of disposable paintbrush and a little container of paint, and you'll then go and just, paint a couple of squares, and at the end it kind of turns into a nice big mural, and you'll get a little printout of what the mural looks like. So it does have operating hours only from 11 to 5. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Do 4 squares of the number on that lid.
Okay, thank you.
4 squares of the number on that lid.
Oops, sorry. So let's see, we got number 13, which looks like a white paint. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like nearing the end on this.
I know, I think this one's about done. And then when you're done, you get a little kind of bookmark printout of what the mural actually looks like. So that's always super fun. And they will change it out. So, you know, once one mural is finished, like this one was kind of getting close to being finished, then they'll put up a new mural. So there's always going to be a mural throughout the festival, you know, so don't worry if one gets full, they'll put up a new one. But always a fun activity. Great for, you know, something for kids. So here's where you'll find some of the chalk art that different chalk artists come and they, you know, draw out different, you know, Disney characters, sometimes non-Disney. And, you know, they just do really cool stuff. And then, you know, it'll stay here for a while. And then if it rains, then they come out and do more. But it's just really cool to see how talented these people are with just chalk. They have some really cool paintings, or well, not paintings, drawings, but it's one of the partner statue. Star Wars and Stitch. And then down at the end here, they have a 3D chalk art. So we'll see what it is. But usually there's a thing where you can actually stand kind of near it. And then if you take a picture with you standing in that certain spot, it looks like you're stepping inside the 3D picture. So that's pretty cool. So we'll come check that out here too. But there's chalk art on both sides here. So it's just another fun thing that they do and more things for you to look at and see at the festival. So this one, they'll show you where to pose and then you'll stand, and then when you take the picture, it looks like you're inside of the picture or inside the drawing. Okay, so the next food item we got is called a Sparkling Spectacle Gâteau, I think. I'm not sure. It's from Deco Delights. And it's a vanilla bean mousse filled with like an apricot jam, I think. Or somewhere there's an apricot jam. Let's see. Vanilla bean mousse with golden caramel center and apricot jam on a hazelnut cookie. Okay, there we go. Very official. But then there's like a little chocolate feather as a decoration. So one of the cool things about Festival of the Arts is that the food not only like tastes good, but they also make it look really good and kind of make it artful and pretty and colorful, and just like, you know, they put all these different fun little like, you know, decorations on them and stuff like that. So, okay, so here's what the inside looks like. There's kind of like a caramel center. We decided that this is just okay. It's not bad, but not sure that we would get it again. The outside has kind of like a gelatin like coating on the outside to make it shiny. And that's a little bit kind of a weird thing. And then the chocolate feather wasn't really chocolate. I don't know what it was. It wasn't fondant, but I don't know. But it seemed like it was going to be chocolate, and it kind of had the consistency a little bit of chocolate, but then it was chewier. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really sure what it was, but it was edible. It just wasn't like sweet, or I thought it was going to be like chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It was like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So it's okay. It wasn't bad, but I don't know that I can finish it. And I don't know that I would get it again, but worth a try. It was pretty looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely pretty.
Yeah. So we'll see what we get next. Okay, so we got the mushroom risotto from Canada. This is one that's been here every year for quite a while. It's definitely a favorite of mine. Lindsay's gonna try it. She's never tried it before, so we're gonna see what she thinks. Lindsay's from Wisconsin, so she's picky about her cheese. And apparently I never realized that this one is like completely vegan. So it's all plant-based. So she wasn't sure about the plant-based Parmesan cheese.
Definitely vegan cheese.
Oh, you can tell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Texture.
Okay. I wonder if that's new though. Like, I don't remember, but maybe it was. I just never really paid attention.
But the risotto and the mushroom, it's all good. It's the texture of the cheese throws me. Do you mind if I try one more
No,
bite?
go ahead. I feel like it might be different because every year it has looked slightly different. Mm-hmm. Like, because I have pictures of it from the past. And there was one year where there was actual like Parmesan shavings on it. So I feel like that wouldn't have been vegan Parmesan. Maybe it could have been.
I don't know. I just know for the past few years I haven't gotten it
because you've been, well, I guess maybe it has been. I'm not sure. This is like one of the things that Mike can have because it's gluten-free.
Right.
So he likes it. But I don't know. I like it, but
I mean, there's not a ton of like the Parmesan cheese on it.
yeah.
So even if you don't like it, you can always kind of like scrape it off.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a whiff of the maple popcorn, I think.
Uh-huh.
That smells good.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, so Lindsay got the empanada and the smoothie, and then I got the smoothie. I might steal a bite of your empanada though.
Yeah. I didn't grab a knife.
Oh, okay, I can go get one. Yeah, I've had the empanada before. It's really good. I just didn't think I could eat a whole one. But we're gonna give this a try, but it's got like a little fun decoration on top. You could get this drink with alcohol if you wanted, but I opted not to do that right now. Okay, a little pro tip here is, you like my straw dispenser? Yep. Okay, I cannot stand paper straws. I know, okay? Y'all can come at me for not saving the earth, but I just can't stand paper straws and they disintegrate and whatever. So I bring this with me we come to Disney because Disney always has paper straws, but I put plastic straws in a little portable toothbrush dispenser or portable toothbrush holder and put that in my backpack, and then I have plastic straws with me when I come to the park. So that's my one little tip here. And then another fun tip is that if you don't have one of these little like wristband gift cards, these are awesome for the festival because then you can just keep it, you know, easily accessible with you. And then when you go around to the booths, you can just, you know, scan it, really super easy. But the other reason I like using this, not just for the festivals, but for the entire duration of my stay, is because when you mobile order in the app, and if you want to use a gift card, you can, these ones have like a little scan thing on the back, and you can scan that in the app. So you don't have to store your gift card number somewhere because it won't store a gift card for you, but you can at least use this one as a scan and it will do it. And then you don't have to like copy and paste the number from your notes or something like that into it. So another pro tip that is really good for using these when you're wanting to mobile order. So that's, I've had this one for, I don't know, probably 4 years or something, and I just still use it. But they sell these mainly just at Epcot. They don't really have these many other places around Walt Disney World because they were originally created just for the festivals. But so grab one of these. How's your empanada?
It's really good.
Is it good?
If you're heat adverse, it's definitely a little spicy.
Okay, yeah, I don't like a lot of spice, but I've had this before though.
I am heat
It's
adverse.
not. Yeah, I am too. Okay, so you. Let me see. Take. I know. Here, hold on. Let Lindsay cut my food for me.
Teamwork makes
I know, right? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like that's too spicy. I mean, I'm pretty heat averse too. I don't know how are you.
Northerner is very heat adverse.
Are you? You a mild salsa girl?
Yes.
Yeah, that's me too. But I feel like that's not.
The sauce.
It has a tiny bit of spice,
Yep.
but it's not like a. It's almost like a seasoned spice.
Yes.
So like it's not a. I don't know. I'm not a foodie, but it's not like a yes. It's not like spicy, like a hot salsa spicy,
Yeah, it's
or
like
like
tingly
a
in your
Tabasco spicy. It's just like it's very flavorful. Has like a lot of seasoning type, but a little bit of heat in the seasoning. You know, whatever that means. But it's good. They've had this one for a couple years too, and it's always been pretty popular. So we're just making our way around. It's still been a really beautiful day, and it really hasn't been too crowded. I thought that the booths would be a lot worse today. I mean, I know it's a weekday, but it's going to get pretty cold this weekend, so hey, we'll take it. Okay, so inside the building that's kind of right near, I think it's like Communicore Plaza. What they call it, but inside the building they use this for different things throughout the different festivals, but right now during Festival of the Arts they have kind of displays from different Disney Broadway series, and right now the Disney Beauty and the Beast the musical is on Broadway tour across North America, and so they have some of the set pieces and costumes from that, and Henley and I actually went and saw that in our town not too long ago, and we loved it. It was a great show. So if it's coming near you, you should definitely go see it. Highly recommend. But they have lots of different little artifacts here from different Broadway shows, which is just another cool thing about Festival of the Arts. That they bring, you know, not just visual art, performing art. These are like some costume pieces from The Lion King on Broadway. more Lion King, you know, puppets, animal costumes. It's just super intricate, really amazing. All the costume designers that put all that into place. Some more from Hercules, the Newsies, and Aladdin, Mary Poppins, Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Got Anna and Elsa up there from Frozen.
Oh, look, there's a Lion King stuff.
Okay, so one of the other cool things about Festival of the Arts, it might be a little loud for you to hear, but they have actual artists come and do like live performances of them drawing something. So right now there's a guy, what's his name? Trevor Carlton? Yeah, and he's gonna paint something kind of live for you. He does it to music, so it's kind of fun. So we finished up with some Festival of the Arts booths and watching the guy paint. And now we are headed to Guardians of the Galaxy because we have a Lightning Lane single pass for that. We are also meeting up with some other friends who are joining us for the trip, and they're going to be riding with us too. So we're excited. What's your favorite song?
September or One Way or Another.
Yeah. Those are my top two also. What's your least favorite?
Conga.
Mine's Iran. I hate Iran. You have the Conga curse and I have the Iran curse every time. So we will see what we get. But if it's Conga or Iran, some of us aren't going to be happy. But we'll see. We're going to ride it a couple times this trip, and so we'll see what we get. But have you gotten all 6 songs before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had. Yeah, so there's 6 different songs. It's random which one you get. Unless you come on 21st of September, then you will get September every time. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait for the rest of our group to arrive and then we'll see what we get. Okay, everybody, we are gonna call it a night. I know probably a little bit of a jump from the last time that I recorded earlier today. We rode Guardians and we did not get One Way or Another. We got Disco Inferno, but it was still a great time and we met up with our friends, but then we actually came back to Beach Club and set up our things and stuff like that, and then went back into the park for a little bit, and then we just kind of met up with our friends over on the boardwalk. So we're just gonna call it a night, and tomorrow we have Hollywood Studios, So be sure to follow along for that day, and we'll see, you know, kind of what we get into with that. I have some lightning lanes booked, and I'm probably not going to get there super early in the morning because our first one's not until around 10:30. So I may not go right away, but we'll see how it goes. But just thanks for following along, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow along for more Carter Family Travels.